Oh, whoops, wrong one. Sorry, guys, did the awesome here. Sorry, I wanted to wait till I actually got into the team shot to talk about it. Alright, so there is a new fraternity event that just came out. This, but again, without any announcements and stuff like that. The new general pet is out. The uh, two of the past ones are out. And I'm going to be going over all the new stuff. All right, we'll just go down the line here. Nishant's pet. Uh, I'm going to be doing a video on him later, and I'm actually going to say do not buy him right now. Do not buy him as of this instant right now, because there's the fraternity event. There's a three day thing. It's a 3 day thing, and there's special offers as you can see. Do not get Nishant's pet yet. Do not waste your coins right now on Nishant's pet right now. Uh, he during this month you should totally get him. He's actually the only pet so far that isn't like gas bag terrible uh, compared to everything else that's been out. Uh, like mostly the stuff that have been out have been attackers, and none of them have been good. Atum's pet isn't good. Dharma's pet isn't good. Uh, so seeing these two in the same party just kind of I don't know. I have feelings about that. It's just yeah, yeah. This well in terms of who's more useful between Atum's pet and Dharma's pet, I'd say. Well, if we were talking just like brute force damage, I think Dartmouth does more damage. I think Artum's pet is just a little bit more sturdier in terms because he has like the shields and stuff like that, and he can do damage return. So maybe I think Atum's pet is actually better uh, in terms of overall stuff. Uh, but again, don't get any of these. Don't get Atum's pet. Don't get Dharma's pet uh, because they're greatly overshadowed by Nishant's pet. Nishant's pet, I'd like to add, doesn't have like the tough ability. He's got immune to possessions, which is really nice. Uh, but again, don't get him yet. Wait till later in the month to get him. Save up coins for him. Wait till the later of the month. Do not buy him right now. Uh, so they actually have sales this week. Uh, Again, I don't know how like if you had like a lot of coins, I'm imagining seeing a lot of Nishant level 105 Nishant pets flying around, which is a pretty scary thought because its stats are actually really good. Uh, so I wouldn't say get cells right now, uh, unless you have level 9 runes under your belt there, because that's when you should be getting in this event. I guess I'll just go through that now. The number one thing you need to get in this event, uh, or in this current team shop, as of these next 3 days, are like, excuse me, the runes. You should pick up some runes. Especially you need 3 level speed runes, 3 level 9 speed runes. Uh, Level 9 speed runes are basically the highest thing. Here, get down from there. Uh, Basically the highest, like they're only like a speed off from level 10 speed. So the difference between a level 9 and a level 10 speed is just by 1 point. So if you just had like a few team speeds under your belt, you're pretty solid uh, in overall terms, because the difference would only be like, I don't know, a point off maybe, or a few points off. It's really, yeah, level 9 speed runes is pretty much closely of all what you really need. Level 10 speed runes is slightly better, but again, it's free, so you want the best speed rune. So this is pretty much the best speed rune, besides level 10, obviously. So you want 3 level 10 speed runes, and you want to put those level 10 speed runes on like something that's a really good deny monster. You want to put it on the best deny monster you have, or like thing you're planning on getting, like oh shit, the Cabin Fish is on a sale right now, so if you get a Cabin Fish and just stick him with level 9 speedruns, he's going to be pretty terrifying. So, sorry if my breath is, exaggerated a bit, because I'm excited. So pretty much you want level 9 speedruns. That's the first thing you get anyway. You can, if you want to save coin, you can get level 7. You at least want at least a level 7. You at least you want level 7 or level 9 speedruns, because this is the time to get them. Uh, it's really important that you do. Uh, I don't know. I think I'm gonna save my coins just to see what else I can get, because I already spent two. I already got 2 level 9 speedruns. I'm gonna get one more for later. I could probably get one more, maybe, possibly. I don't know if someone gets a coin pack this week, so that's why I'm gonna save my coins. Just to see. I'm gonna spend the rest of it on the last day. I might just spend it on a level 7 rune, or maybe a few level 5 runes for my other, just to have them and stuff like that. Just to give them to, because level, I know you can get level 5 runes, but since I already have 2 level 9 runes, I'm pretty solid at the moment. So I could probably get like two level 5 strength runes, maybe get a level 6 strength rune by chance. Through the whole crafting method. So there are new monsters that are on the shop. Like we got Reptile. Reptile is a phenomenal. I actually recommend you get Reptile, uh, because he's a great buff increaser. Like he's got the double damage, he's got the triple damage, and really triple damage is all you really need. Uh, it's like a 1 turn triple damage, but you only need that 1 turn to just demolish everything, really. I recommend Reptile. Reptile's pretty good. And if you already have I wouldn't recommend buying cells of Reptile. Like I wouldn't recommend buying cells, uh, unless you already have unless you have like the runes again. If you already have level 9 runes, if you're good on runes, then the next thing I recommend you is upgrading one of your monsters, because there are a variety of choices here, like the Reptile or uh, like any of the generals, really. This is probably the one of the few times you should like stock up on general cells. I mean, like you can get your general to 105 or something like that. Don't use the cells to craft eggs. If you're getting cells, don't use them to craft the eggs. Just buy the solid monster cheaply. It's cheaper to buy the solid monster, especially like with Atum, Darmith, and Ura. And I don't really know why this is the case. I don't know if they're just meant to do Thetis pet, but they have general Thetis for 1.1k. I think that might be a glitch, or just like something that they didn't intend. uh, Unless they did intend it, then I don't know why at that point. But they have, because she was like 800 coins. Now she's like 1.1k. So she's no. If you don't have her, it's a good idea to get her, but then again, it's not, because it's a 3-day sale. I needed to pick up runes first. I'm gonna do a guide on Nishant's pet later. I don't know if I said that, but I'm now saying that. I'm doing a guide later today on him. He's honestly the best pet so far. That isn't like a complete disappointment. But yeah, this guy's really solid. This guy pretty much overshadows all the other pets due to his speed and AoE possessions, and just has phenomenal possessions. The only thing that really counters this guy as of late, when I make this video, are the 2 new monsters in the event. Because Incognita is immune to possession, Scrib is immune to possession, and the thing is, with Incognita, she can remove the possessions, and so your attacker can move. Or if you just go full speedruns on Incognita to begin with, what you can do is, if she's faster than your denier, which would be pretty interesting, if she's faster than your denier, then she can remove the debuffs of your denier, pretty much counter deny. And with Scrib, really, like if he can remove the possessions. Again, if he's faster than your denier, which is pretty weird at that point, or if he is your denier, he can remove the possessions and just counter deny. So that's the. I think those are the only 2 so far that can counter Nishant's pet, Nishant's pet. There could be more, but I think those 2 are the best to counter him as of late. Yeah, so priorities. Runes. Then you can probably go down to cells. Uh, don't waste any coins on the epic monsters, especially I'd say during this time because you're going to be stocking up for Nishant's pet uh, during this month probably. So it'd be runes, cells, and monsters last. That's pretty much my motto on it. Runes, cells, and monsters last. Because ranking up your monster is pretty valuable. So if you're walking around with 105 general, odds are you're gonna just beat the crap out of the generals that are lower, because you're in a 5 level lead. I guess it depends on the situation too. General Thetis is always a terrible thing to fight against, just because of that AOE stamina drain. It's too bad your sales are actually not on sale. All the other cells are. But yeah, so yeah, runes, cells, and monsters last. That is my dealio on the whole thing. I hope you guys liked this video. Uh, I would say like yeah, with the not many people like. I'm gonna just comment on this. Not many people like Pletheodon. Uh, but he is actually a pretty good monster in terms of like keeping things alive. If you like slam like a speed rune and 2 life runes, he can pretty much guarantee survivability because he actually has a move that is a 50% shield. So that's really good. If you're worried about a monster dying, you can just slap a shield on it and you're good. Uh, Tao Tao. I like Tao Tao just because I like I mean like in the like design like I usually sometimes get monster just because of its design. I might actually pick up on Tao Tao. Uh, like base stats are pretty solid. He's got probably the best all around base stats. Uh, but he's very single target oriented, and he doesn't really run on any cooldowns, which is nice. And he is low on energy cost, which is also nice. He's a pretty good single target stunner or poisoner. But that's about it, really. You could actually just do the extra guy build on him, and he'd be a pretty cool monster to run. So that is, I think that's it for this shop. I don't think I need to repeat what I like said. I think that's as simple as it gets. Get runes in this event. That is the most important thing you should do in this event. Get runes first. This is the only time during these events that you can get free high ranked runes. I'd recommend you do it. This is how people get level 10 runes sometimes, is they get level 9 like speed runes or strength runes, and then they do the one high level rune, and then they do the 2 extra runes or something like that, and then they roll for it. 29% chance or something like that, or 26% chance of getting a level 10 rune, and that's really nice. So I recommend, again, runes, get runes, then you can get like cells to rank up a monster or anything like that. Don't waste the cells on, crafting the egg. That doesn't even sound like a remotely good idea. I don't know if it costs less. If, like, with Nishant's pet, I actually don't know the total cost of, like, getting 10 250s. I think it might actually cost more if you just get the cells. It might cost more, it could cost less in the end. I wouldn't really know. But if you do take the time to calculate that, go ahead and post that in the comments. I'm interested. I'll probably like do that myself sometime after this video. Is calculate the total cost for an egg by just crafting the egg. It might be cheaper, it might be more. So look that up first before actually doing that. If you do plan on doing that. But get the runes first. Like I said, I said that the whole time this video because it's an important thing. Get level 9 runes. Because it's the only time to do so for free. Thank you for listening to this video. Did the awesome, and I'll catch you guys later.